Hi everyone, how's it going? If you're new here, I'm Samantha and I go by Thrifty on a Dime on all my social media platforms. I talk all things reselling, part-time, full-time, some extra cash, whatever it may be, in person as well as online. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, be sure you do subscribe and hit that little bell icon just to be alerted whenever I put out new content. So today's video, I am obviously in a different location. I am currently in Terre Haute. If you're familiar with Terre Haute, Indiana, it's about 45 minutes to an hour from me. I'm going to be thrifting today, as well as selling to Plato's Closet, Style, Encore, and Once Upon a Child. So this video is going to be solely focused on selling to Plato's Closet and Style, and a little bit of Once Upon a Child. I mean, that one is just items that I have pulled out of my kids' clothes, stuff that doesn't fit them and stuff like that. And there's maybe, I think, 6 to 8 items that I just curated from the bins to bring to them. So it's items that I have paid less than 50 cents a piece. So I'm going to give you a little bit of an update on what I made. Now, Once Upon a Child, it is not a huge money maker unless you have a ton of stuff that you got for super cheap, meaning under, 50 cents or even a quarter. You just have to be sure that there's no stains, rips, or tears. They don't really take vintage either, so stuff like that. And then as far as Plato's Closet and Style Encore, I typically curate what I'm bringing to which one, but this time I really didn't do that. I didn't have a whole lot of time. And what I mean is Plato's Closet only takes like junior sizes and stuff like that. I don't think brands typically matter, but yeah, so they take junior pricing or junior sizing at Plato's, and then more mature styles at Style Encore, as well as women's sizing. They do not take any junior sizing. So if it's a 1, 3, 5, 7, they don't take them there. But yeah, I'm going to start at Style Encore. I had 8 IKEA bags and they weren't quite full. I am pregnant, so I didn't want to like jam pack them in and they'd be super heavy. So probably about 6, I would say, full bags total. About 8, semi half full. But yeah, I'm going to see what they take there. And then after that, I'm going to be bringing them to Plato's Closet. Now, these are items that I have just recently picked up from 2 different bins trips. So when I'm at the bins, I'm looking for stuff to list myself, but I'm also looking for items that are new with tags, in really good shape, doesn't have stains, because I just don't want it to go to waste for 1 and for 2. If I know I'm going to get it for less than $1 and I can flip it for 3 to 5 at Plato's or Style, why not pick it up? Literally, I'm going here to thrift anyways, so why not drop off some bags of stuff that I got for cheap, make me a little cash while I am thrifting to resell online. So yeah, I will update you guys here in just a few after I go to Style and pick up the items. I did come a little later today, so it is going to probably take them a little bit longer. But yeah, I'll update you on how much they took, and then I will also update you on Plato's as well as Once Upon a Child. And then I'm going to have a separate video of my thrifting trip for this day, and items that I picked up going to like the Goodwills and a couple church resale shops. So I'm really excited. I found tons of vintage at this Goodwill, which I really wanted to find some designer, but let's face it, you're not always going to find designer, especially in my area. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. I know I said I was going to update you soon, and it's totally another day, but it got chaotic and I had to get home. And, the hour drive, almost an hour drive, is what really kind of set me off not being able to finish this video the same day. But I just want to share what I made, and then I'm going to do another update video for you guys to kind of break down what they took from the bins, what I have left, and stuff like that. So Style Encore ended up taking $166 worth, and that ended up being 33 items. Most of it was the bins, spoiler. But again, I'm going to update you in another video to share kind of a little bit of a breakdown with that. And then Once Upon a Child, they took $30 and like 79 cents. Nothing too crazy. I figured that. I mean, most of it, again, was items I pulled out of my kids' closets and stuff. And then Plato's Closet took $45.27 on 12 items. and it's a little bit lower price average than Style, which it always is. Was it $2 lower than Styles? And the reason being, they actually took like 5 scrunchies that I keep bringing back to them, because they said they can't take them all at once, but if you keep bringing them, like, they'll buy a couple here and there. So it makes sense. I mean, they don't really have a display rack. They just kind of throw it in baskets, and like it's like a free-for-all. But anyways, that's another story. I bought like this huge bulk. If you're not familiar with bulk, it's BULQ. It's just a site where you can buy wholesale items to resell. And I bought this huge accessory box. Everything ended up being less than $1, but it was all new with tag, like Target pulls, like necklaces and scrunchies and stuff. And I am still selling those items. If I had a storefront, I think it would be much better. But yeah, I don't. So selling them online kind of doesn't really work. And if I sell them in bulk myself, I'm probably going to lose money online. So yeah, I bring them to Style and Platos and stuff, and they slowly just keep buying. So yeah, that brought down the average at Plato's Closet. Now, I will say, gosh, Plato's is a tough beast to crack, I swear. I do much better at Style just because I really go in that store and kind of search the aisles and figure out what they're taking and stuff like that. But I still feel like Plato's should be taking more than they do. And a lot of times if you bring more bags in, they kind of get overwhelmed during the day. So my goal is to actually update you guys again and take the exact same stuff. I'm not going to add anything to it. So this week I want to go back, but I want to go back later in the day, either, 4:30 or later, to get a whole new set of eyes on my items, because once I did that last time, as you guys saw, I was able to make a whole lot more money off the same exact stuff. And actually Plato's had taken almost more than Style, which was super surprising. But yeah, I want to take it back, the same stuff, and kind of just do an experiment and see if, was it a fluke, or am I correct in saying that it's a new set of eyes, because whether they want to admit it or not, even me, myself, when I'm out thrifting to resell online, sometimes, even if I know it's going to resell, it really makes it hard for me to pick it up because it's not something I'm into. It's not something that's aesthetically appealing to me. But I've kind of tried to get away from that and started picking up stuff. Yeah, I may not like it, but I know it resells. So, I mean, when they're going through items, it's really hard for them to set aside what they like and what kind of appeals to them. Even though they do for the most part, I think it's hard for them, was it subconsciously? They just kind of just go through it and do it, or unconsciously, I don't know. And they just kind of do it, without even thinking. And I mean, it makes sense. So I think if I just keep going back with the same stuff, it's going to just do better. But, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. You guys can see my videos where, I've said, I think this will work. And it does. So don't be discouraged when they don't take all of it at once. Just keep going back like I'm doing. Refold this stuff. Get your eyes back on the items. I threw out 2 items because they were stained. I donated because they had like small stains or something that I missed, or maybe I was like, it's a little more outdated than I was thinking, so I'm not even going to take it back and waste their time. But other than the 2 items out of those 5 bags that I condensed it to, it was all in really good shape. So I know they're going to take more. I'm very positive in this, and I think I will do much better if I go just a little bit later in the day. So fingers crossed that it does well. Just make a comment below and let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think I'll do better if I take it back? Do you think I'm probably just going to waste my time? With gas prices rising, what do you think I should do? It's an hour and a half there and back. So you got to kind of add that into the profits that you make. But I went thrifting, and I'm going to do a haul video for you guys. So thank you so much for watching this one. Be sure you tune in because I got haul videos coming. I got Ben's breakdown on how much they paid per item out of this Plato's Closet haul, as well as what is sold out of the bins so far. And let me tell you, I am making some money. So I can't wait to share with you guys. Have a lovely day. Don't forget to subscribe.